Hello, long time no see. I thought since I have some time to film, I would show you again a morning skincare routine summer edition. I am going to be showing you pretty much stuff you're familiar with, but some that are new to me in my skincare routine in particular. Yeah, long time no see. Being a first-time mom makes you question your schedule a lot, but I feel like we all have a great routine, me, my husband, our little girl, so I feel like I can carve out some time to film again, and I just thought I would start off with a good old-fashioned skincare routine. And with that said, let's get right into it. Let me just put my hair back a little bit more. And for those of you new to my channel, I am normal to oily skin. As you can see right now, very oily skin. It is summertime, so I'm perspiring a lot even at night. I am filming at 2:47 p.m. but hey, better late than never. First thing I'm going to do is cleanse my skin in the summer because I am sweating throughout the night. I get oily very easily. I do like to use a cleanser in the morning along with really nice cold water. I will be using the Isntree green tea fresh cleanser. I purchased this based on the recommendation of Alice in the Rabbit Hole. She recommended this for pretty much any skin type. I really like the texture. It's the jelly type of consistency I typically like in a cleanser, and it does foam. Right now at this time of year, I would like something a little bit more refreshing than this, but for the morning cleanse, it'll do. Okay, so I'm just going to take this much out, lather it, and then massage my face starting in the T-zone and then working my way around my face. Yeah, as you can see, it foams. It's very gentle. I thought there would be maybe a little bit more green tea in it, but I think it's like green tea powder and bits or whatever. It's not like green tea water or cleanser. Part of what intrigued me to it was that green tea in general makes my pores look really good. So I thought this cleanser would be great for the summer months and just in general. And I mean, it does cleanse my skin nicely, makes it feel really nice and soft and neutral. But I don't know, I really want something a little bit more refreshing than this, like the Vichy cleanser I've been using for a while that I finished, but maybe my nighttime cleanser, which, you know, I'm trying to finish up as well. Maybe that one I should just use up since that is the older one. Now that this is nicely lathered, I am going to rinse my face with cool water once again. Oh, face is cleansed. Now just lightly tapping the water off my skin. The next step, it's something that I don't do every single morning, but I've been doing it more than usual, and it's been a very long time since I've consistently used a skincare product like this, and that is a clay mask. Here I have the Beauty of Joseon Red Bean Refreshing Pore Mask. When I first got this, I kind of regretted it. I thought that I would like the rice one more, and I still feel like that would be a really nice face mask. But for this time of year, for what I need, which is just to kind of like clear my skin of excess oil and make my pores look good, this has come in handy. It's also very gentle. It's not super drying. I don't know where the spatula is, so I'm just going in with my hands and starting at the T-zone. You can't see right now because I'm putting a mask on, but my skin has been surprisingly okay since the birth of my little girl. Actually, my skin has been looking pretty decent. I haven't been getting bad breakouts like I used to in the past, like really angry cystic acne breakouts. I don't know if it's the hormones, the phase of life that I'm in, but let's just say I have not been eating well, like instant noodles, not well. But I am starting to clean up my eating habits again, because one cannot eat instant noodles so often, especially in your almost mid-30s. That's just not good. So cleaning up my eating habits, but like I said, something like that usually gives me really bad cystic acne and my face looks like a mess. But for some reason, my skin has been doing okay. So now that the mask is evenly applied on my face, I like to go a little bit heavier in the center where the most oil is produced. I would say the only place that needs a little bit of help are my under eyes. Right now they look a little bit darker because I did not remove my mascara properly. I was a little bit impatient last night with the mascara removal. Otherwise, my eyes are not that dark. They've become definitely a little bit darker since, you know, having a baby, but I mean, I guess it could be worse, but still not used to seeing them that sunken and dark. This is looking good. I'm going to leave the mask on for maybe like 5-10 minutes, maybe until it dries up a bit, I don't know, but I'll leave it on for a bit and then wash it off and come back. It's been a few minutes. This hasn't really dried up, but I do feel it getting a little bit more constrictive on my face. I am just ready to wash this off and move on with my day. So once again, I'm going to wash my face with cool water. Just so you could quickly see what the mask looks like once it's wet. And there's little granules in it, so it's supposed to be like a form of physical exfoliation. And I guess it does do something because my skin does feel really nice and smooth and soft after I rinse this mask off. I am massaging my face a little bit more while the mask is slightly wet and just gonna rinse it off. Again, focusing on the T-zone, especially the chin area where that's where my breakouts tend to be. Mask rinsed off, and don't know if the camera's picking it up, but pores look a smidge smaller, which is always a nice perk in a skincare product, but it's probably not going to last long, especially if I start sweating and getting oily again, but whatever. I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Next is toner. I am using the Anua Heartleaf 77% Soothing Toner. Basically what you'll see in the routine so far is I'm focusing on pore control and also just mitigating the breakouts that I currently have on my chin. They're not too bad, definitely not painful, but they're just annoying little zits. It is ice cream season. I'm not gonna stop, so just going to deal with the consequences via skincare and obviously eating well majority of the time. So I just took a generous amount in my palm and I'm applying it all over my face and neck. I do notice with the Anua toner, it does help with breakouts like this, redness, inflammation, not as intense as other products I've used in the past, but it's just a nice light toner for this time of year especially. I probably will not repurchase it again just because I am getting a little bit tired of it, but it will be useful throughout the season because I will be using it on my body to help mitigate breakouts on my back. Toner done, and now on to the first of two serums. The one that I use pretty much every other day, I haven't been using it every day like normal, is the Geek and Gorgeous 101 Sea Glow Serum. No breaking news here, I've been using this vitamin C serum on and off for years now. This one's a fresh bottle I had in my fridge, so it's nice and clear. And I just take a generous dropperful to apply all over face, neck, and chest, even the shoulders, especially this time of year where I'm exposing more skin, especially at the top here. In the past of me using vitamin C, the only thing I would ever notice is, you know, the vitamin C glow, but I feel like lately I've been noticing that when I use vitamin C, my skin just looks really nice and fresh. I don't know how else to describe it other than my face looks a little bit more perky than usual. So that type of look is welcome, especially with the broken sleep that I've been getting the past few months. She hasn't been bad. She's actually been sleeping like 7 to 8 hours through the night now. It's just that I wish she would wake up at 6 a.m., not 4 in the morning. That's just the only thing. Otherwise, she's getting a really nice amount of sleep and she's such a good baby. Motherhood has been quite the ride so far, and it's only been like just under 5 months, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. Vitamin C sunken in. Now moving on to the second serum, and it's one that's also familiar on my channel. I'm almost done with it. It's the Baha Azelaic 10 serum. This contains 10% azelaic acid, which is great for breakouts. I found even when I had bad cystic acne, this really did help, especially during pregnancy when I wasn't using benzoyl peroxide unless absolutely necessary. But this one I was using confidently, no problem throughout the whole pregnancy. So with this, what I like is a little goes a long way. So I only use a couple of drops for all over my face. What's nice about azelaic acid too is it just helps with redness, and I believe it does help with like pores and oil control, but mostly I use it for breakouts and redness. Last but not least, in the morning skincare routine, you guessed it, sunscreen. I am trying to finish up this one. It's the HARUHARU Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airyfit Daily Sunscreen SPF 50 plus PA4 plus unscented. Apparently this is supposed to be very nice for oily skin, and I do like the texture. Like the packaging says, it does have a really nice velvet finish. It reminds me of the moisturizer from Dr. Sam's Flawless line that I tried years ago. So it is reminiscent of that. And I just don't apply moisturizer anymore. Even nighttime, I only use the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. I'm trying to finish up another moisturizer I have. And other than that, it's really just the LRP balm that I've been using. This sunscreen in particular, it is a little bit heavier, like it definitely has more body, it's more of a cream. I will tell you right now that after going through almost a whole tube of it, I'm not really a fan of it. I like the texture, I like the protection factor, I like that it's unscented, it's new generation filters, but it does pill on my skin. Even if I were to just say, wash my face, go in with the sunscreen, there's pilling. I also have noticed at times that I did feel a little bit of irritation on my skin with this sunscreen as opposed to the other two I have open, which I've been using for the whole year. I also have to use those up as well before opening new ones. But those ones don't irritate my skin. They actually soothe my skin and make my skin look better throughout the day, whereas this HARUHARU Wonder Airyfit one, not really getting those additional benefits other than the sun protection. And like I said, on occasion irritates my skin, so not a fan of that, especially when I don't know if anything's happening to my skin. My skin seems normal until I apply this sunscreen. I'm just doing my due diligence and using it up before I open a new one. That's something I've been really bad at when it comes to skincare, is finishing up one product before opening the other. I'm trying to make a huge effort this year to do that, really go through my skincare collection and pare down all the products I have. I only did one skincare haul so far this year, and that's just a bunch of actives from the Geek and Gorgeous website. Everything else like toners, serums, sunscreens, I could definitely hold off on purchasing anything for a little bit. For the sunscreen though, if anything, I do want to purchase a more water-resistant, high UVA protection sunscreen. May go back to the P21, but I'll see what my options are here at the pharmacies, because there's a lot of options, as you know, in Europe as opposed to North America. Sunscreen has been applied. I feel like my skin looks like how it did before I even started my skincare routine. I am quite shiny. This sunscreen, it's just the texture of it. Like I said, I do like it. It kind of just hugs the skin. But I think at this time of year, it's just not super pleasant because of how hot it is. Either way, I just really want to use it up and move on to another sunscreen that's a little bit lighter for this time of year. That is it for my morning skincare routine in the summer. If I could change anything, it's definitely going to be the sunscreen. And as for the two serums, I don't use these every day. The vitamin C serum is definitely more consistent every other day. Whereas the azelaic acid, this is just for on an as-need basis, like today with the little breakouts I have on my chin. It was really nice to hop on camera and film a skincare routine for you all, just talking about skincare in general. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't care about skincare anymore until I do it, and I just really want to chat with someone about it. And I know for sure I could always chat with all of you who watch these videos. All right, that is it. Gonna go get my baby now because I feel like she's awake, and I will see you soon. Ciao.